You are designing a payment API because of network issues, especially on mobile devices. A client might send the same create payment request multiple times. So how would you prevent the customer from being charged twice, particularly when web and mobile applications are using the same backend? I would design the payment flow to be idempotent by introducing a payment intent, which will become the source of truth for the business transaction. When a client initiates the payment, whether it's from a mobile application or from the web application, the backend first creates a payment intent with a status of pending. The payment intent has a unique ID that represents the business transaction. When a client calls the payment endpoint, the backend first checks the payment intent status before contacting the payment provider. If the status is success, I would simply return the previous response because the payment has already been processed. If the status is processing, I will let the client know that the payment is being processed, therefore preventing concurrent requests. And then if the status is pending, I would initiate the payment. During processing, I would wrap the database operations inside the database transactions on the payment intent record. This will ensure that if two identical requests arrive at exactly the same time, even if I have two different servers, only one request can modify the payment intent, while other requests will have to wait. Once the first request completes and commits the transaction, the waiting request reads the updated status and simply returns the existing payment results instead of processing another request. When communicating with external payment providers like Stripe or M-Pesa, I would also send the payment intent ID as the Indempotency Key or unique transaction reference. So this way it will help me even if my backend retries because of server timeout or server failure, the payment provider still recognizes that it's the same payment request and won't charge the customer again.